Okay, so now that everybody knows that we're gonna have a new One Piece movie coming 23rd of July 2016. That's right, next year. And of course, the title of the movie is not One Piece Film Gold. One Piece Film Gold. Yeah. So I mean, this movie I'm gonna only say about my thoughts, predictions, about this movie and everything, and how I think it should be made and all the kind of stuff. So before I came to that, I just want to say what we know. So the movie was first announced following the broadcast of episode of Sabo. Everybody knows that. And of course, the title and the release date of the film was revealed. The first 2016 issue of Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Everybody knows even too. And also the magazine showed up the director of this movie is gonna be someone called Hiroaki Miyamoto, and the writer of the story or the script, whatever, will be Tsutomu Kuroiwa, who, if you don't know, was the assistant director of the One Piece movie, Battle no Matsuri and The Secret Island. I mean, I'm really hoping it's not gonna be the same animation like it was in that movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the movie. Well, as a matter of fact, I almost like every single One Piece movie. But don't get me wrong, I like the movie, Battle no Matsuri and everything. I really liked it. I like the story. I like the characters. I like the fights. I like the the drama a little bit in there, the comedy and everything. I really like that. But the animation was, well, that kind of type of animation wasn't only in that movie, but was also in few episodes One Piece before the time skip and everything, and that kind of type of animation was made in these episodes, like in this movie. That kind of type of animation for me is a bit too easy. I mean, I'm not used to that animation. I really didn't appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate the movie. I mean, the story and everything. I appreciate that, but the animation. I know, I'm not used to that animation. That's all I'm gonna say. So, that's one thing. So the other thing that everybody knows, or if you don't know, now you know, that Ichiro Oda will serve as the film's executive producer. Naturally, of course. And of course, he will be, and of course, his name will be, made in this movie like, the creator of One Piece. Naturally, because every single movie, when you do a One Piece movie, there is no way you can do it without Ichiro Oda in it to be in the project. I mean, well, the script, when we talk about the story and the plot, okay, the men in charge, the people who are in charge are not Ichiro Oda, but somebody else. But Ichiro Oda, all this movie that I saw, he was always in charge of the design, of the creation of the characters, the outfits of the Straw Hats, those two things, mostly. And of course, as some kind of advice, what kind of movie is going to be, the story and everything. That's why, when we talk, and that's why, he deserves to be executive producer like he did, in One Piece Film Z. Because, I mean, the other movie, the old movies from the One Piece movie, the first one, till One Piece Film Z, all of them were excellent, as movies and everything. But Strong World and One Piece Film Z, they were a masterpiece. They were a masterpiece. The animation, the villains, the fights, the plot, well, yeah, the story, the plot is the same. Well, I mean, the outfits, and where it takes place and everything. I mean, unfortunately, is non-canon. I mean, unfortunately, because something when people are trying to make the movie and try to put him in the One Piece story, in the real one, it's very difficult. By the time, the characters and everything, it's really difficult. So I understand it's gonna be non-canon. So I also presume that even One Piece Film Gold is gonna be non-canon. I also presume that. So, I mean, I hope they're not gonna screw it up. Look. I hope they're, like I repeat again, okay, I'm hoping they're not gonna screw it up, because like they did with Strong World and One Piece Film Z, I'm really hoping the same thing is gonna happen in One Piece Film Gold. I'm really hoping, because this movie, from my opinion, like those two, it must have, excellent fights, very, touching, great, action scenes, battles, fights, villains, and mostly of all, it must have an excellent main villain, a powerful one and everything, like strong, like Luffy never seen, like he will lose, Luffy will lose against this villain, a round or two, and then the third or four, he will kick his ass and everything, just like the old One Piece movie is gonna make. But for this movie, I mean, I know that a lot of theories, when you hear One Piece Film Gold. I know that a lot of theories, that this film is gonna, talk about, or should I say, related to Goldie Roger. But a lot of people call him Gold Roger, but that's that's not his. But everybody who doesn't know that is not his real name. His real name is Goldie Roger, or only the Goldie Roger. Like I said, sorry, Goldie Roger. Gold Roger is only known in the Navy and for the world government. His real name, I repeat again, Goldie Roger. So, and also, I don't believe that this movie is gonna be related to Roger, because there's something that has to be made in the manga. I don't think that this is gonna be. I don't know that there's something that is about Gold Roger, or his powers, Del Fruits, or his adventures, whatever. I don't think it's a movie material. I think this should be a manga and anime material, not a movie one. For a movie, sorry. So I mean, also there gives me one clue. When I watch the closer, the title and everything. So there you have like One Piece, in the Japanese, and you have One Piece film Gold, and inside those letters of gold, gold, you have Luffy, and also where the O is, you have that kind of little star, which also remind me like the one that Frankie has. So I thought like it's gonna do something with Frankie, which I don't think so. It's gonna have something to do with Frankie. I mean, I don't know, but when I watch a little bit closer, in the One Piece title, you can see that Jolly Roger is very different. The one on the straw. So I don't know. Maybe it's a clue, like the star. Maybe it's a clue for this, like I don't know, for this new crew or this new antagonist is gonna appear in One Piece film Gold. I mean, I don't know, because the only thing that people knows now is the title of the movie. We don't know the plot, or a little bit clues about the plot, or the characters, or the villains, whatever. I mean, so I'm only saying. So it could be anything. Maybe it could be something, like when you say gold. Maybe it's gonna do something, of one of the great, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna do something, for a treasure, or one of the clues that leads to One Piece, which I highly doubt is gonna be something like that. Which from my opinion, the only thing I see is gonna be something about gold. Maybe in this movie, like I said, maybe One Piece from Gold, maybe this main villain is gonna be someone who's obsessed with gold, or in the same way like El Drago was in the first movie, something like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe something to do with gold, or with some kind of a big treasure, ancient treasure, or maybe a new main villain who's again obsessed with gold. I don't know, but the one thing I'm sure is it's not gonna do something with Goldie Roger. Maybe we're gonna have a little bit, as a flashback or something, about Roger. Maybe even, I don't know. Well, material, as information, everything about him, I don't think so we're gonna have. But a bit of Roger in the flashbacks, or like when we talk about the history and everything, maybe this gonna be done. Maybe that. Also, don't forget, maybe when One Piece film Gold, maybe it's a clue. We're talking about the golden age of piracy. Maybe gold, is representing like golden age of piracy. So maybe that's another clue. They're gonna have some kind of a old-timer, new main villain, of this movie. Because I actually believe, because I know that a lot of people say that it's gonna be someone who is again, connected with the Navy, but I don't think that. Because it's about time we're gonna have a new villain who I want to be, a pirate, a new world pirate, 100%. Which I also, like I say, 100% I believe it's gonna be it. And also, I don't know, but from my opinion, the only clue I see it, or is something to do with a big treasure, or gold, real gold, or golden age of piracy, which also means maybe the new villain is gonna be like one of the golden age of piracy. Maybe he's gonna be someone who was on the same level as Goldie Roger. Maybe someone who like Goldie Roger defeated him and he tried to get revenge, on he's or everyone who has the D on it. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities here. So the only thing in the end I just only wish to say is that I wish this movie had exactly the same things that One Piece Film Z and Strong World had. Action, good villains, good story, good plot, the animation, everything. I mean, I want to be perfect, and it's a very good of a fucking masterpiece of One Piece trilogy. When I talk about the masterpiece of of an excellent movie, Strong World, Film Z, and Gold. It will make a perfect trilogy of one of the greatest One Piece masterpieces ever made it in existence. I'm not saying nothing against those movies. From the first one to which one was the last? Which one was the last before Strong World? Oh my god. I actually remember it because there were a lot. Like I said, the One Piece film Gold is gonna be this 13th One Piece movie. So I actually remember which movie was before Strong World. But the only thing I know, the only thing I know, I have nothing against them. They're all cool, great potential, great plots, the story, fights, and everything. But like everybody knows, Strong World, One Piece Film Z were the greatest. And I'm hoping One Piece Film Gold is gonna be the same thing. So for my predictions, what I see about Gold is what I think is, or maybe something to do, like I said, I repeat again for the third time, or it's about Gold, or Golden Age of Piracy, which also means maybe this new main villain is gonna be another old timer, from the Golden Age, someone maybe who was on the same level as Roger, or maybe on the same level as Whitebeard, or connected with those two. I don't know. Or third, some big treasure, national or ancient treasure. Don't think about it. Don't think that it's One Piece. Because I don't think this movie is going to be something connected with One Piece. Because that's, like Roger, it's manga material. It's not a material for a film. So, yeah, here I am done. Rate the video, comment, subscribe, give me a thoughts. Example, what do you think about this movie? What do you expect? What do you think it's going to be? What do you think is like this new threat is gonna be? Or do you think like this change Jolly Roger on the One Piece title maybe it has something to do with them? Maybe this that star is gonna have something to do with them. Drop your like and appreciate that. In short words, comment in the comment section down below. Give me your own personal thoughts about the movie and what do you expect. Peace everyone. Have an awesome rest of the day. Lord of Shadows like always signing off. See you next time.